Testing, testing, testing. Let's see what we got today. Audio.
Welcome to Los Angeles Memorial Stadium. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the USC.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Testing, testing, testing.
On to the field for a USC football game, you know you are in the heart of history. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles has seen more sports than you can imagine. Hosting 2 Summer Olympics in 1932 and 84, it is also set to return for a 3rd Olympic trial in 2028. It was opened in 1923, and more history has happened in the Coliseum than anywhere else in college sports. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly.
Come on, load up, gang.
Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway.
Kicking it down the middle, probably shouldn't do that.
He'll bring it out. It's Mosley. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Running inside. It's Miller.
Oh, man.
Breaks into the open. Knocked down at the 26 after
Push
ripping
my
up
people
the
over.
air.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those choke plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game.
Big hit, big hit, big hit.
We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get
RPO pass, keep conservative in case he comes out and tries to do a quick RPO pass.
Now start doing something about it.
Like he just did.
In a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout.
Out of his reach, can't get to it.
Just a little too much.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
And there were some
Big hit.
collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the
Gonna
mark.
call the timeout, might go goal line right here.
Their first timeout. After
No,
using
we
it
not.
early,
We
went
not.
too
We
late
not.
to
We
get
not. We
this
not.
back.
We not. We're gonna do cover 1 press. You know what? We are. Let's go goal line. Man.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down.
Oh, we didn't get there.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. This head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run.
One robber cover press.
Is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up
Cover
so
1
much
robber
yardage
press.
and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout.
How?
Got a man. It's Mosley. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. That type of big play.
I did that yesterday. We're gonna have to come up out of that today. That could be disastrous.
Their pass, I just think about explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
Cover 3 Sky.
It's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, Take away that run game. Make them
Cover
more
3
dimensional
sky.
in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After
Testing,
picking up a
testing,
couple
okay.
with 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Nice grab
What we
in
got?
traffic.
Wait.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the
Oh,
field.
I'm about to say, I know I didn't do
The
anything.
decision has been
Offensive
made,
pass
and the coach
interference.
will take the penalty.
Offensive pass interference.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play.
Gonna go dime.
It'll be 3rd down.
Non-man receivers like to get hit.
Cover
They just
2 man.
Okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again.
Come on.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Trojans want to move quickly.
Not thinking the game right now.
To the air on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. And he strides his way into the end zone.
6.
Touchdown, Southern Cal! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
You see this a lot from offensive
That's
coordinators.
what blocking.
Where are you vulnerable? Where can I get an edge? And
Going right side here on this toss.
Can I get outside the tackle boxes and have success?
And not only that, stretch from side to side, and it can pay off with your inside runs.
No doubt. Get them running sideline to side. Also get them a little tired.
Finding open areas. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Still gonna go for it.
That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've reached the end
Still
of
gonna
one.
go for it.
Move on. Let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. The Trojans use their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Down a touchdown right out of the chute. They'll try to keep their first drive alive by converting on 4th down from their own territory. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal fortitude.
It definitely did. And listen, if that's what you're going to be, that's who you're going to be. You're going to be that kind of offense and be aggressive, then stick with who you are. And apparently, nowadays, going for it on your own end, it really ain't nothing anymore.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. So many memorable and historic moments in this rivalry, guys. It's almost a century old now. First meeting in 1926.
Triple slant.
Coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Newt Rodney, Eric Parsegian, John Robinson, Pete Carroll. A lot of national championships between these two schools, David.
Lou Holtz, we can keep going on. The uniforms are always strong, always consistent. Fan bases are always so great. This is a game you can set your watch by. You know it'll be great.
Here's Carr to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third
He dropped
down.
so many passes.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Fires to the wideout. Good quickness.
Oh, man.
He goes down. He needed to get forward to pick up that first down, and now they've got a
Crazy
decision to
kids
make
right
on
now.
fourth. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the right receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
He never had a chance, never came close.
Should have flipped it, should have flipped it, should have flipped it.
Great job by this defense.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll try the right side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Cross-country rivalry between
2
these
minutes and
pros. It
35
started
seconds.
because
They are
Luck
up
is
7-0.
wanting to go to California late in the season, and the next chapter unfolds today.
That sounds perfect. If my wife wanted to do it, it's the same thing I would do. Happy wife, happy life. It's always interesting to hear how these rivalry trophies come about, but I know one thing. USC, Notre Dame, every year, Palmer, is appointment television.
It is. My brother Billy played for Notre Dame, and I'll be honest, I used to get jealous watching him play against the Trojans, whether it was at Coliseum or whether it was at Notre Dame. This is one of the best rivalries in all of college football, and one that I wish I could have been a part of.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The last two
Got you
runs
the
went
front, man.
headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Working that left side. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, the defense.
Sending a little blitz here on the outside with my linebackers.
Get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Forced out of the pocket. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Covers 6 underneath the routes.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Got it looking for
RPO play. still gonna be his go-to on third down.
It's so difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Jordan. On a little grass. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And the Trojans will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Trojans are in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Mayava. Touchdown, Trojans! They get it into the end zone to create an
14-0.
opportunity.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, Bill. Pedal to the metal, David.
I'm gonna score in these 24 seconds.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28. A pretty good job by the coverage unit. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. The Irish use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Picks up the first down. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. That offensive line is putting those golden domes on the defense and starting to move the ball on the ground.
And we can go back so
Won't
many
work either,
years.
but
And the coaches may change, but the brand of Notre Dame is what it is. They're going to be physical.
Makes the grab in their space. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup.
this win can't get me in the Heisman rank anyway. But we do want to try to at least secure the win. Because what's the point? We might as well try to rack up a win.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes a mighty Irish out to get this drive started. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Rides to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And
is going to be incomplete on third.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
It's a horrible pass.
Notre Dame looking for this fourth down conversion.
Get 6 yards off of this.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They feed him again. Here's a little room there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
We got going on.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the
That don't
lead
make
in the
any
football,
sense. Like, my linebackers are getting no penetration to the ball.
Do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Brought down the
Keep getting
number
caught up
3,
in the mix.
rolling his way inside the 10 to the 8.
I'm not sure
It's
why.
going to be
but
interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll try the right side. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And we talked about this guy coming in the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On the direct snap, it's Jordan.
Oh,
Into the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead, you take the ball right away here in the second half, you drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
at least score sometime.
He'll bring it out. It's Mobley. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Throwing, Carr. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's going to take off. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
And man, I love his courage.
Good run, good evasion from the defense.
It's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that, but man, see the surroundings, right? Like knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They
Those
will
are
add
block,
up.
bro.
Sometimes it will affect your throwing. It's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Notre Dame right back to the line. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Look out, he's got room. is able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Got blasted this game.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Carr. He's going to run it. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance.
Unleashes one deep. Wideout trying to get it in. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a first and goal from the 5. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Fielded in the end zone, it's Mosley. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I know he got you the clock on by now. He
He
should cut it on.
I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it.
Oh, that's a pick.
And tackling that guy for a loss.
Oh, that would have changed the game. Would have had a chance for a comeback with a pick 6 right there. Oh.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Running inside, it's Miller. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down.
Well, it's a great individual effort by the running back on that last play. It's third and forever. He tried to get his team the first down, not enough. Let's see what...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They've got it first and 10 from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. It's Jordan. Finding some room. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that.
Game over. Division retained. Division retained. Let's see if we can get one. Click home.
One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Buckeyes headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Let's see what he can do with the return. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it.
We got to focus on. We need this win. We need this win.
Using his legs, it's James.
Can get
He
outside.
never had a chance to get it to the edge, and first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks.
Try one more
I love
time.
when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Finds a little space.
We
Nice
got the
pick
first.
up on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Do
The old school
inside
toss
cross.
play, huh? Little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space too out wide where you can see like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole as opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
Go, go. Here's C.J. Carr to throw.
Got
his man. There he goes.
Almost.
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays.
Back to Great House.
Already taking shots down the field. Nice job. Nice pitch,
sweet.
nice catch.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Another crack toss to the left.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Like you watching it pretty good though. Checking it to the right.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and
Triple
the coach
slant.
accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14.
Great House on the go.
Here's Carr to throw. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
Oh my,
Trying to pick up a first down. The run inside. It's James. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Ball off.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start.
Pick that
And
off.
complete, and they got a hand on that one early.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Say it. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled. Palmer, you got a #1 receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up? But a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback, David, that's one you just got to give that one to the defense and say, good call. You doubled my best receiver. I got to go somewhere else with the football. And you're going to get opportunities to throw this guy the ball. He's one of the best in the entire country. You just got to be a little bit more selective and find those one-on-one matchups.
So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. 4th down, say it. And
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Turnover on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Well, here's a classic sudden change
Get some
situation
points here.
early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Going with a little screen right here.
Throwing, Carr. Sets up the screen. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go capabilities here.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
From the gun on third down, Carr.
Ow.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Ow.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Quick pass. I threw the
I'm
ball
not sure
behind
this
me.
was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Fourth down, Carr. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
That was ridiculous on my part.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Making side adjustments here. Carr from the gun on third down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Rush is on him.
fell over.
Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Pretty sure he fell over. One of my guys fell over. You didn't see it though.
That ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And that's better protection up front. And when you put your quarterback in that second and real long or second and long, known passing situations, it makes it harder to execute. And I like it because he stayed patient, kept it underneath, and now it's third medium. Great job by the quarterback, staying on schedule, staying in rhythm.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Quick step and go. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Right back to him on the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Delayed handoff. It's Jackson. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down.
Nice run. Great job by the running back. Making a cut, getting north-south, getting some positive yards. Now setting up a 4th and short decision for you. What do you got on deck? What are you going to call?
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on. Might have a chance. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Running inside, it's James. At the 35, he's open. Gashing the knee on the right. The 20, he's at the 10. Touchdown, fighting.
Room service, motherfucker! Room service, motherfucker!
A lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get to the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing
bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got the quick completion. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incomplete.
Across the 50, knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Yeah, straight pass to go.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's loose. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Jackson. Maybe some room here. Got enough space. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a crease, it's James. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Breaks into the open. Runs it into the house.
Room service, motherfucker!
You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking for the edge, it's Jackson. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Gotta get a stop.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Makes it past the marker. At the 45 on its way. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Mobley. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Carr looking for space to the left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Lose this as well.
And the Buckeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Defense in press coverage. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. Upstairs to make the catch. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. They'll run it in the red zone. It's James. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Irish. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but but step one accomplished.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secured the football.
And I know you're down. I think it's always hard of when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the third quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
Delayed handoff. It's Jackson. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a third down play. A designed run for the quarterback. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win to, man, now I got to put my defense back on the field. And anything can happen, right? Football, and you can catch breaks. And so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Notre Dame right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Here's Carr to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Got a man in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Carr to throw for it on 4th. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And now you start to feel desperate because down by multiple scores, the clock running out, 2.5+ minutes left in the clock. I got to do.
There's some room. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. A timely pickup to get the 1st down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Irish use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. The Buckeyes have moved it inside the 20. Going to the run, it's Jackson. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense has it, they're on the move.
And ball security is job security. You give the ball to your running back, you give the ball to your playmaker, you expect him to take care of. Ball, especially in these situations, all we're trying to do is run clock, get that thing, get out of here. We got the lead by 2 possessions. Try to find a way not to do what we just did. That's a horrible turnover there.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Throwing, Carr. He's taking a deep shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in with one hand. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding. Yeah, and that's really, really good coverage. Defense had him blanketed, but this is the time in the game, Jesse. You're down. Offense, you got to make some plays. You probably got to start trusting some guys.
Yeah, because you know the coverage is going to be really, really tight. So nice job there by the target with strong hands through the catch, making a play for his QB.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well.
Goes high to pull it in. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Carr starts to scramble to the left. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
Room service, motherfucker!
Any chance to make this happen? We had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest. I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance, but you got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive.
One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make the difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Let's focus up.
This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. They'll leave it with the lone back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. Now here's more. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 20-line. The Ducks in the hurry-up. Moore from the gun on third down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Come on, gotta put a little pressure.
Moore makes the grab.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
And his throw is incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Steps away to find some room. Going right and going deep. Got it down the field.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
And we're not surprised, right? Finding the big fella down in the red area. Like the power forwards, those guys that basically set up shop, rebound, go get it. You know if somebody's on, they can still make the catch. A lot of times they say quarterback's best friend, tight end, especially in the red zone.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25.
Nothing spectacular tonight.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
Running to Green. He breaks a tackle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese.
Could be an alley. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages.
To get on this horse, come on.
Good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Finds a man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And a lot of times the defense is focused on the middle, right? Bring more big bodies into the red zone. Don't let them run the football. Offense tries to do the opposite. Get outside. Get their speed to the football. Had a little bit of success, but nice job by this defense.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking with the ball.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Got room on the return. The 40, at the 30. Past the 10. All the way back. Touchdown Ducks.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter.
Hey, got all the way down there and I'm being too risky with the ball.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss.
What you doing?
It seems so inviting to try to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast, you just end up running sideways.
And when you don't have any misdirection or something else to look at before you pitch that ball on the perimeter, a A lot of times those guys can play even faster. They can see it right now. Those safeties fly up, those corners fly up, outside backers fly up, and get in the play immediately.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dante Moore trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab inside the 30. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Ducks. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for... He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Complete. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
He fires one deep down the right side. There he goes. Inside the touchdown, Fighting Irish. A great catch and run for 6.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's Moore to throw. Gonna take a shot. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found zero answers in how to get back in this football game.
Moore will throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Now it falls out of bounds, incomplete.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field, too. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
And he's still trying to get away, and he will not. Oh, what a terrible play. Where did he think he was going? The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. In the gun on third down, Moore. It's complete to the left. Got room at the 35. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. No good. Missed the field goal.
Got a chance to get back in this game.
Possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some...
There's a crease. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Running into the open space.
kicks off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's Carr to throw. Looking for a big play. Got it. And
Goal suckers, motherfucker!
That was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence.
Not a chance. We back in it. We back in it. We back in it. We back in it.
But you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Start wrenching it when I come out of nickel.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Moore to the air. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I'll tell you, not a lot of DBs that have the speed to run with that guy, but he sure did. And there was a deep shot. Speed versus speed made the best guy win, and the defender comes out on top.
Throwing Moore. Firing to the right, complete. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. And the Ducks will hustle to the line.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The corners are walked up tight. Moore. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Dante Moore wants to throw again. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need
I did not need that to happen before halftime.
They will, Reese, and I think think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Guys, this
I got out of that one.
reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive.
Oh, I went back in.
Run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Slither, maybe a crease. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. 4th down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
Want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Reese. They are sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do, but you are not going to stop us.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Oh, they really
dropped
use
it.
that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. 4th down, Carr. A shot toward the end zone.
Oh, that one.
Doomstalkers, motherfucker!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an
We're down
unbelievable job.
21-0. We are back in this game. I wish I wouldn't have gave up that touchdown before halftime. It'd be a tie ball game if I wouldn't have did that. That was so stupid.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Dante Moore. Unloads it left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss
Get
the
out,
target
hit
there.
around, we can get a peek.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Moore will throw. Looking left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
Should have ran his own right there.
Hold on just a minute here as the officials are going
Called it,
to
he called it, he called it. We wasting the time. We are wasting time.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Running inside, it's Davison. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing.
He wants to go deep.
Oh.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Looking for more room. Ripping through the defense.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today, they were going to have to throw the football. For the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Throwing, Carr. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left.
Good catch, good throw, good pass, good everything. That's not done perfectly. That's picked off.
Gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Trying to run, it's James. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. 3rd and 4.
Here we go, ready, go.
Got it. Tie ball game. Tie ball game. We were down 21 points.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd.
We're down 21 points. Need to pull this off. This will be a very impressive comeback win. And I don't ever need to be drinking again playing video games.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
Let's see what I start. I think that just with run, or he might just stick to his passing. What he gonna do? Try to start Rainey.
Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
I'm gonna stay in nickel unless he breaks a big run.
Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Brought down at the 20. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. Like Holly told us, this crowd is not going to fade away, and they're rising up now. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
He's trying to run a little bit.
1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Here's Moore to throw. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the 2nd half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore throws to the back.
Yes, sir.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
What we doing?
After that incompletion, it's decision time.
What we doing? Going.
Do you stay aggressive? Do you trust your...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up
That's
the 1st
game
down and a
stuff
gutsy
right there,
call
man.
to keep this drive alive. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the The metrics tell you so often. Go ahead, go for it
Should
on
have went
4th
down.
down, and
Yeah,
it
kind of
pays
scary.
off there.
He's gonna
That
try
just
to run
shows
with
you
that
the head
quarterback.
coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
Oops, someone moved
Okay.
just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Throwing more. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't
Oh, he
complete
caught
this 3rd and
that?
long.
And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Moore to the air. He's open on the right. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football.
Should've
And he's
been
going to
running
have to
my
make
move.
plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
And the Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Ready?
On the run, it's Davison. Here's a little room there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this
Just
drive
cost me my
moving and get
comeback.
the 1st down.
2 go
The
routes.
Irish use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say,
Probably.
why not try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, they run it right up the middle, try to give their kicker a good angle, and here we go. This is all you can ask for if you're the kicker, an opportunity to go win the game. The ball's right in the middle of the field. You got to go do your job.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he got it! And with that, they've taken the lead. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Running inside, it's James. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Notre Dame right back to the line. Right back to the well.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there, and that's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
To the big fella. Tackled there by the defense.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag.
They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield.
Gotta get this going.
Fighting off the defender. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I'm loving this offense mixing the toss plays in their game plan. What these tosses are going to do, it's going to set
Need to
up
score every time we touch this ball. Our offense is not been really good tonight at all. Been good in spurts.
With another 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Definitely gonna play the football.
This opening drive will be a 3rd.
It don't look like we got a little blitz, immediate blitz.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with this target.
Punt. This is smart move. We're gonna punt the football, even though we don't really want to punt the football.
First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Powers through the defender.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Arch is going to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
That was a good decision to punt if we can hold them here.
A little longer after that penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. Third down from the gun, Manning. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws, and they can't make the play on third down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Manning to the air again. Escapes the pressure going right.
Yes,
And
sir.
an incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the end zone. And he's in.
Room service, motherfucker!
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. The extra point makes it 7-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. DB's right up on the receivers. Here's Manning to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. The Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Floating away. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard
That's cool.
line.
That's cool. We cool with that. We cool with that.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions.
I don't know why I didn't spy him. Normally, I just have somebody over there spy.
Defense napping. You might take a shot. Nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Here's Arts to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end. Wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The run inside. It smothers. Finding some room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp.
Ball off, man.
Running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Arch Madness. Under fire. Trying to make something happen. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. Wide receiver comes in motion. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press. Lofts one high and deep. Catching stride inside the 15. Slippery slide. Finds his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
And sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking for room. It's James. At the 35, he's got room. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, that's a really good-looking physical run. I'll tell you, when you think of Notre
Crazy,
Dame football,
crazy.
coaches they've had, Eric Parsegian, Newt Rockne, Lou Holtz, those guys would love what they're seeing right now. 3 yards in a cloud of dust, wearing the defense down, running the football when they know you're going to do it. This is Notre Dame football to a T. Beautiful.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Here's Carr to throw. Bringing the heat. He fires one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Carr above the noise. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really tough offense. Third and long. It's tough to know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Gets the back moving. To throw, Manning. Stepping to the right. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Running inside. It's Smothers. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the three. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
Kick, good kick.
The field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting three on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Hard running there. At the 40, there he goes.
We're off to the races. Nobody's going to catch him.
He's at the 10.
Touchdown.
Suckers, motherfucker!
Work, man, over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you get a...
Suckers, motherfucker!
So much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
Defense.
And he's not going to take the touchback.
Hit. Let's go.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throwing Manning. Just a short pass to the tight end. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
By himself, he makes the grab. To running room. At the 20. He's at the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives them a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
Making the wrong guesses on my defensive adjustments.
This drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. The 40. At the 30. Inside the... all the way.
Suckers, motherfucker!
Now,
Late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead, they take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That kind of drive will boost
I'm
your
not sure who
confidence.
had got the
Play
ball
a big
first
pass
on
with
this
a
one.
touchdown on the board.
It wasn't me.
And he's going to bring this one out.
It's two straight hit sticks.
House every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Reward me. Need a fumble or
First play of
something.
this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Running through contact. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Best corner in the game is getting burnt like it's nobody's business.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. There he goes.
Off to the races. Off to the races.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Room service, motherfucker!
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And the point after is good. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Manning. Moving out to the right. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The run inside. It smothers. He'll be stopped for no gain, and we're not far away from that whistle blowing to end festivities here in the first half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Now facing a 3rd and long. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Not always the O-line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Back to pass. It's Lacey. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout.
That was a safety.
And they'll still have
That ain't no safety.
pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 4th down, going to the air. Smashes through the tackle. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The long Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half. Say, listen, we're going to keep
Got
scoring.
him.
Oh, it's picked off. Not
Get
the
off him.
second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in, making halftime adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like they knew exactly what they were going to do. Come out, read the pass, break on the football, make the pick, and draw first blood here in the third quarter.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good
If I
run
score
in the
here,
first
this will
down.
be over with.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone.
I don't anticipate me losing if I score here.
Lowers those pads.
Got it.
Touchdown.
Room service, motherfucker!
You're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that. You better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback.
Got it,
job
got
on
it,
the
got
field.
it,
I
got
think
it,
he
got
gave
it,
a
got it,
high
got
five
it.
to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's smothered.
You just sense the frustration starting to build. Not only
Nope,
on offense,
not
but I
doing
think with
that.
this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down. He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to
Should
make
be
this
over
happen.
with.
They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
I'd have a chance. Finally, run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now the
Timeout
Longhorns
now.
will call the
Only
first of
third
their
quarter.
timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Slips through the line. just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Arch is going to throw for it. He's got him. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see every...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
On a little time, lets it go. Snags it, and there's running room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play.
He got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Breaks the tackle.
Woo.
Runs through a man. He might have space.
You ain't gonna catch him, buddy. You ain't gonna catch him.
Touchdown!
Room service, motherfucker!
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Here's Manning to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they could break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Longhorns heading quickly to the line.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's Arch to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
They'll move the wide receiver. Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Rushes on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Right down the middle. It's complete. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Arch Madness. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout.
Got him.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Bringing it back.
Got him, got him, got him.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today.
This game. Sweet. All right, that will conclude the stream for tonight. I may stream tomorrow, not sure. Appreciate y'all for watching. Anybody out there that was watching.